Hello, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Serafina. Today, I want to talk about something most men over 50 silently struggle with: changes in their sexual health. And let me assure you, it's not your fault. These changes are part of the natural aging process, but understanding them is the first step toward taking control again. Think of your erection as a team effort. Your brain, blood vessels, nerves, and hormones all play vital roles. When you're young, this team works like a perfectly tuned orchestra. But after 50, some of the instruments start to lose their rhythm. Your blood vessels, for example, become less flexible. They don't open as widely as they used to, which means blood has a harder time rushing where it needs to go. That's why erections may take longer to appear and are more difficult to maintain. At the same time, testosterone, the hormone that fuels desire and keeps the male body performing, naturally declines year by year. It's a slow drop, but over time, it leaves a real impact on energy, mood, and sexual drive. Then, there are your nerve endings. These little messengers carry signals of pleasure from your penis to your brain. With age, they can lose sensitivity, turning what once felt incredible into something that feels only average. Finally, your pelvic floor muscles, the hidden support system that traps blood in the penis, can weaken. Without their strength, it's harder to maintain firmness. The good news? None of this means you're powerless. Your body is incredibly resilient, even after 50. With the right strategies, you can wake up those systems again and restore confidence you thought was gone forever. And in the next part, I'll show you how. Now that we've covered what happens to the male body after 50, let's talk about a natural solution that's been overlooked for generations: castor oil. You might be thinking, castor oil? Isn't that something my grandmother used? Yes, but there's far more science behind it than most people realize. Castor oil contains a unique compound called ricinoleic acid, and this natural ingredient works in 3 powerful ways to support men's health. First, it reduces inflammation. Over time, tension and stiffness can build up in the tissues that affect blood flow and nerve function. Castor oil helps calm those areas, allowing them to relax and function the way they were meant to. Second, it improves circulation. When massaged into the skin, castor oil stimulates blood vessels to open wider and carry oxygen-rich blood more effectively. And we know, better blood flow means stronger, more reliable erections. Third, it supports your lymphatic system, which is like your body's cleanup crew. This system removes waste and toxins that slow healing and weaken tissues. By stimulating lymphatic flow, castor oil helps your body stay fresh and responsive. For centuries, castor oil has been used to soothe sore muscles, stiff joints, and sluggish organs. Why? Because it doesn't just sit on the surface of your skin. It penetrates deep into your tissues, reaching the areas that need help the most. When applied to the right spot, castor oil can relax tight muscles, restore circulation, and even wake up nerve pathways that have been dormant for years. It's not magic, it's biology. And in the next section, I'll reveal exactly where this secret spot is and why it's considered the control center for male sexual performance.